I am the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, and I will remain the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. And George,
we have some good ones this episode. Here it is. I know it's a little dark, the picture, but it's worth it. Sent this in for a relabel. It was a 10 out of 10. So 10 and 10, 10 auto. Not a 10 out of 10, but a dual auto. 10 auto and a 10 grade on the card. They say the original grader missed a ding on the top left of the corner. They couldn't, in good conscience, give it a 10. For compensation, I get 3 free grades. Complete nonsense. Edit, the label was loose. That's why I sent it in. Definitely shouldn't have done that. First of all, there's a fee, so he was paying a fee to get it relabeled to make it so it wasn't loose, and then they changed the grade. He didn't ask for a regrade. It sounded like he just wanted a relabel. Now they're giving him 3 free grades, so they're giving him about $50. And stuff like this, it's a big deal if it's a 10 or not. You know, that's a difference. It falls heavily in price. Why bother relabeling something you already had a 10 on is the first comment. Now, that's why he edited it, or made the edit here, is because, and that's, man, I would be so annoyed. I would be very, very upset. Did you know they would regrade it again? Or were you just expecting it to be relabeled? In any case, it's BS. They say it's scam company. It is I mean, I don't like hearing that at all. Sent only for a relabel. Yeah, I will never use them again after this. I'm about to put this on YouTube. I mean, too late, huh? But yeah, that is a real big bummer. Just curious, why send for a relabel? Again, you already made the edit. That would not sit well with me. I would want 1,000,000 free grades, no doubt. He kind of deserves it. But I thought PSA did things like this. Well, PSA now owns SGC. I'm sure if we click replies, are they going to mention that? Well, they're the new parent company. Exactly. Would you rather have the correct label or a bogus 10? Bro, get out of here. Are you kidding me? I'd rather have the 10. Exactly. I mean, everything's bogus at this point. I mean, yeah, ridiculous. Anyways, that's rough. Why not crack it open yourself? Just fix the label. Those cases are so flimsy. It's not terrible. How would you reseal it? Show us a video of you cracking and resealing. Yeah, I mean, how the hell would you reseal it? Label and make it look 100%. I'll pay for a card under $50 just to watch you attempt it. Yeah, it's not easy at all. I don't know how you'd reseal it. And if you could, you have a nice little scam business going on. Unfortunately, last one, they should not be able to regrade it. If you send it in for a relabel, I'd be going way above whoever you spoke with. I mentioned this in a previous video recently that PSA and now SGC, they're the boss. It don't matter. They make the rules.
now I'm going to let you hold the belt. What a thrill, ain't that?
When it comes to trading cards, which sport do you collect the most? I'm basketball and football at this point. Most of my life, I was also baseball. If we scroll down, pro wrestling by a mile, as you see. I think wrestling's the most fun rip at the moment. It just is. It's not crazy overpriced like some of the sports. And I just don't feel as ripped off when I'm opening it. Just more fun. It's a fun product to open. PSA 8 Kobe, that's it for me. Great chance to... Baseball. F1 and basketball, football, then baseball, then basketball. F1 had a big pop a couple years ago, especially with the Netflix show. I feel like it's died down tremendously. But F1 was really popular for a moment. Definitely have more baseball. NASCAR, which is not very popular. I haven't seen that very much. Hockey. Moved towards football, but frustrated with Panini. Well, Panini won't be, so he won't be buying anything for a year and a half, and that's when Topps takes over. I can't say they're going to be much better, but we can hope. I live in Canada, so your first guest is, yeah, well, it's got to be hockey. Baseball, of course, baseball and wrestling, football and vintage boxing. Football, basketball gets a close second. Baseball before the steroid era, now everything. We'll just read a couple more. Football, baseball, a little basketball, a little UFC.
My fingers, cup of coffee, man, yeah. Man! Wow, man, freaked out!
We have another good one. In this video, I feel like we have a few good stories here. So my brother just hit this dinged up 1 of 1. Would Topps issue a replacement, or should I just sign up for Twitter and send a message to the man himself? Interesting. I hope I don't ruin it by clicking the picture. Dinged up top corner doesn't really show it in the photos. So how dinged are we talking about? Why doesn't he show it? There's 1 of 1. Bobby Witt Jr. That's a sweet looking card, but why wouldn't he show the ding? Is it a rookie card or just a 101? No, it's not. Oh, it's an auto sticker. The auto kind of blends in. I'm hoping the comments come back when I exit this. Nice. They sure did. I don't see the ding. I'm sure comments will be okay. Starting to hate the hobby more and more these days. Pulled a 101 huge hit and complaining because it's got a dinged up corner. So he's blaming the poster. Mangled? What am I missing? Yeah, I don't see it either. Let's see the replies here. Big ass chunk on the bottom that's coming up. I see that now. All right. A big chunk on the bottom that's... Oh, well, that's not a corner. What are you talking about? Okay. Did I just misread? Did I imagine corner? Yeah. So right here, that's what we're talking about. Will anyone say... I'm curious what people will say. Will tops fit? I've never hit something that big. I don't know. I've read stories that come... that's a big enough card. I'd call tops and see what they do. Hold times are usually less than 15 minutes. Good to know. I think this is true. I've read things where they have done stuff and helped you out or replace things. I'm not saying they would, but it can't hurt to try. Here we go. I think they'd be obliged this complaint. Topps always been pretty cool on the phone. Lately, the compensation cards have been really nice. I'd almost say that Topps with Fanatics is actually way better than with what everyone was scared about. I've been enjoying these sets lately, mainly TCPA 23 Topps. All right. All right. MCI stands for mangled card inside, so there's a disclaimer. This can be fixed. What are you gonna spray some Kurt's card care on it? How are you gonna fix it? What do they say here? I would contact Topps. Definitely can be fixed. Topps sold it like that. They won't be fixing anything. Oh, they won't be fixing anything. A little iron with cloth between, and just pray you don't mess it up. Are you kidding me? That's a rare peel variant. It's a 101. It can't be replaced. It is what it is. Man, last one we're going to read. Is this going to make any sense? We'll find out. I'd be so wary about sending a 101 auto to Topps, especially of a young budding star. I mean, what do you expect them to do? They're not going to reprint it, so they're going to have to replace it with a different card. I just don't see a scenario where you're happy with the replacement. It sucks, but sometimes okay, it doesn't hurt to call. Why not call? Why not ask? I mean, that's just at this point, if the guy said it's a 15-minute wait time and it's that easy, why not at least ask? Reach out. It's a pretty big flaw. You should check with Topps. They could tell you if they will replace it. I'm there. Why not? If it's going to take 15 minutes of your day, it's going to make you feel better. And like that a previous comment said, they have been giving out, at least from what I've seen on social media, some pretty nice compensation stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to give an observation and maybe some insight, and you could do what you want with it. But this is 2003 Topps PSA 10 LeBron card, and we can see here that there's it's sold for $1,500, and down here's the pop count, and there's just about 2,500. So 2,500 of this exact card in a PSA 10, and it'll show better there. 2,488 in this PSA 10. Now, if we keep moving, I want to do Steph Curry last. If we look at Giannis, okay, Topps wasn't making cards, so Prism is the big card for at this point, and there's 3,000 in a PSA 10. 3,000 in a PSA 10. If we scroll further forward, Anthony Edwards, there's over 4,000 in a PSA 10 in this Prism. That's 2020. And of course, if we looked at Luka or Zion or Ja Morant, it's way more than that. The Luka's out of control. However, for what 2009 was a special year for basketball cards. There wasn't a lot of different... Panini wasn't in the game yet. There wasn't a lot of different sets printed. And you can see here that the Steph Curry only has 372 in a PSA 10. It's incredible how much less. And it's not just in a PSA 10 in all the grades. It's just the percentage is so much less. Steph Curry, if you can, his rookie cards are going to hold value better. First of all, he's a stud. He's one of the best of all time. Very likable. And there's just his pop count is so low compared to every other stud out there. James Harden is this year, but James Harden is not Steph Curry, not even close. So that's my little insight. If you can get some...
I'm the cream of the crop.
You are the hobby. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, comment to help the algorithm, and spread this video around. Subscribe if you have not, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.
It's cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, a.k.a. Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.